I'm back. So I wanted to elaborate. Yesterday I did like kind of a dirtbag series for Valentine's Day, rehashing some terrible, horrible dating experiences and horrible people that I've met, men that I've met in my lifetime. And even some of my friends and they little dirtbag boyfriends and whatnot. So I realized that I was being a little bit immature. Um, and I'm not gonna delete the audio sessions or nothing, but I'm being a little bit immature. So basically, how I should handle this, without all the name calling, I should be an adult. Calling folks dirt bags is not like the greatest thing. Even though if I think that deep down inside, I can just keep that to myself. Um, but I was watching Shara 771. Okay. And she teaches women, how to get them a wealthy man and, be taken care of. She has a gold digger's guide. And, people, again, these words, the labels, gold digger, dirt bags, dust bags, dusty. Um, this is just really how it breaks down in the adult world because we're not children anymore. If you're with a woman or you're trying to get with a woman, and this woman wants you to pay all of the bills. She wants to be provided for. She wants to sit at home, raise the kids, do her own thing, and she wants you to handle the bills. But you don't want to. You want to go half and you want to do like this collective saving and you work, I work, we save together, we put our money together and we grow together. Well, the woman is telling you that's not what she wants. And then you guys just say, well, it's a pleasure to meet you and you have a nice day. Goodbye. And the lady should be like, goodbye. See you later. You know, I wish you the absolute best. But to get into this whole back and you a gold digger, oh, you a dusty, right? That's stupid. The two people don't agree. Like their life paths are different. They want different things out of life. Those two people should just go their separate ways. The woman, when she finds the guy that's going to take care of her, and when this guy finds the woman who is willing to go 50-50 with him, and then everyone wins. I believe that there is enough of the different mindsets. So you have women, they're like, yes, I'm going to lift my man up and I'm going to do this and we going to be together and I'm going to be 50, I'm going to go half with him and we're going to combine our incomes and blah, 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 blah. Okay, baby girl, go ahead. I'm not going to call you. No, I shouldn't call. We do it anyway, but she shouldn't be called names, right? Who cares? She wants that, let her go and get that, and he wants that, let him go and get what he wants. You guys just part ways. Just like with Valentine's Day. I went in on, just a certain thing from a Facebook post. And I went back to the Facebook post and I apologized for my tone. I didn't apologize for my opinion. I apologized for my tone and the way I delivered it. It was incorrect. So if a person doesn't believe in Valentine's Day, if I'm dating a guy and he tells me, hey, I don't do holidays, I don't do Valentine's Day, and I say, well, okay, well, I do. I enjoy the holidays and I enjoy Valentine's Day. And so, this is probably not going to work. And the guy is like, oh, you a gold digger and you a this and you just caught up in a white man. Look, yep, I sure am. And you have a great day. That's it. That's it. The back and forth, the bitterness, that's crazy, especially for adult people. We are not in high school. We're not in elementary. We're not in our 20s. A lot of us are not in our 20s. And that back and forth, you a dirt bag, you a this, and I'm even guilty of it. But you got to admit though, some behaviors require a label, especially super horrible behaviors. You have a guy that basically just wants to screw you. And once he finds out that he can't screw you, because you won't let him do what he wanted to do, which is screw you and screw you over. You have a woman that wanted money and protection and provider, she wanted this certain thing. And the guy's like, no, not for me, honey. It's not coming for me. And she's just like, well, you a dirt bag, dust bucket, bunny. You're a horrible, ugly, and you ugly. This thing. That's crazy. That is just absolutely crazy. And as I slept on it for 24 hours, I realized, it was crazy. Now, ultimately, we all have the right to our opinion. We say things, they do hurt, but not really from a stranger or not really from someone that you don't really know unless you're just super sensitive and super emotional. If a person calls me a gold digger or some derogatory name for wanting a man that's going to take care of his household, provide for his house, and allow me to keep the house and care for the house and care for the individuals in the house, including him. If I want that and the person that I'm dating or seeing or about to see, he does not want that, then we should be able to say, well, honey, that's cool. I certainly wish you the best. It was a pleasure meeting you. And you have a good day. Now, I don't agree with people toying with people's minds. So for you to play like one thing, but then deep down inside, your values and how you feel is totally different, but you're playing a game to get what you want. In many instances, you do have to use psychology to keep yourself safe. That's why you are meeting in public places. That's why you are texting your friends and family and letting them know where you at, so you don't end up, buried in a shallow grave, because you done met Ted Bundy Jr. But going forward, you get to a certain point in that relationship where you begin to figure out what each other want. So this person doesn't celebrate holidays. They're not religious. They don't go to church. They don't believe in God. They do believe in God. They want a provider. They want someone that's going to go 50-50 with them. You have a person that may want a big, beautiful home, and then you are more conservative and you're like more of a Warren Buffett type of person that you want to be really low key and conservative with your money. Boom, like that lets you know, hey, well, this isn't gonna work. And so I'm gonna, instead of us, going back and forth playing games, I'll see you later. I wish you the best. Not even see you later, but I will, maybe see you in passing, but whatever. See you later. I wish you the absolute best. It was a pleasure. I enjoyed this time that we had together. That person's like ditto. Okay. And you guys go your separate ways. And then you meet this person. Oh, you go to church? I go to church. Oh, you like this? Oh, I like this. Oh, you want a big, beautiful home? I want a big, beautiful home. Oh, you always dreamed about having a Ferrari? I wanted a Lamborghini. Blah. And little by little, you figure paths. Instead of this person saying, I'm going to trick them. I'm going to change them. Now, talking about Shera 7, I agree with her. Wealthy men, if you have a bunch of money, what is this little one? Even if she's a doctor, lawyer, engineer, what is her little money? You already had $20-30 million, or you already six-figure. What is this little lady gonna bring to the table? Like, you like, oh, look at you with your little cute $100 bill. Look at you. That's too cute. Girl, put your money up. For a man like that, what is 50-50? Like, she could never be 50-50 with him. He's already amassed his wealth. And so that's the perspective Shera 7 is coming from. She's, that certain type of guy, he wants, most of the time, a really beautiful woman. And he doesn't financially, he's not requiring her to be like at his level. He knows that she probably will never get there. She might inherit his wealth and be there, but she's never going to get there. But then you have a guy or guys, they are not in a good financial position. And what they're looking for is a teammate. They're looking for someone to come along and help them get to where they need to be. They don't, for whatever reason, think that they can get there on their own, or they're willing to get there on their own. But if they're dating a woman, they want the woman to contribute and help them get to certain goals in life. And which I don't actually see anything wrong with that, if that's what you've accepted. If you are a woman and you say, well, I'm going to help my man, I'm a helpmate, I'm going from the Bible, or however, whatever your logic is, and you're going to put your money with them, you guys are going to go forward and you guys are going to go further because you guys are working as a team. You have to understand a wealthy man already has his financial stuff. He's looking for someone that's going to pay attention to him, something beautiful to look at, someone that's not going to be stressed out by the day of work and life. When he comes home, this woman is very well rested and able to give him all of the attention that he needs or requires. She goes out, you guys, they're looking beautiful together, well, a lot of times, he may, I don't know, he may be older or whatever. And so he's looking for his vitality. He's looking for something physical appearance. He's looking for all that type of stuff. And so guys will call those type of guys, you a lame, you a this, you a that. Says the man that doesn't even have life insurance. The people that are upset with Shira 7 are women that want to dress and look how they want to dress and look. Whether it's wearing hair bonnets outside in public, pajamas, not putting on makeup. It's not a requirement. No, I don't care. If this what you want to do, go ahead. But you can't do that and expect to bag a millionaire. This is what she's saying. It's, it actually really isn't that hard to comprehend and understand. If you are a guy and you want this super beautiful woman and you want her to cater to you, but you also want her to cater to the world and cater to your children and cater to her parents, what energy is she going to have? She's working. She's taking care of children. She may be taking care of parents, and plus she's taking care of you. And you want her to get up and put makeup on and be extra beautiful. And look, women pull it off. Women do it. All I'm saying is you have these people. You have people. And once you realize that this person is not going down your same path or doesn't have the same thought process as you, walk away. And I actually get Shira because she's on there, these women, this man, he took, we've been together for this long and then he just up and left me and his new young lady is 30, 20 some years old and he pays all of her bills and no, because you didn't see if you guys aligned correctly and you sat there and wasted your time. And the only thing you can do is either take her advice, where she says level up, go 10 or 20 years past your age. You either take the woman advice or not. I hadn't been on her page in a while, and then I popped back up on her page. And I see that they have all type of exposed videos. They saying the woman got HIV, this and that. You guys are treading a thin line because, that's slander. That's libel. And if she just wanted to spend a couple hours at the courthouse, she can sue every last one of them people with them videos out. Force them to take it down. At the very least, she can contact YouTube and forced them to take them videos down. And then I see she has like 120,000 subscribers. I think back when I was watching, I remember when she was making the videos when she was a little bit chunkier, when she's a beautiful woman, but she was a little bit chunkier. She probably just had them babies. She got 2 girls. Oh, they on there talking about she a man too. She's a man. She's a demon. She's a shapeshifter. But it's the same thing with Michelle Obama. You got all type of videos out there talking about Michelle Obama is a man, Serena is a man, all these people that's supposed to be men. Any beautiful woman, and it's always a man. It's a man, his voice, uh, you know, and they let it slide. I guess, they too big. They out living their life, hopping on jets and going where they want to go and doing what they want to do with their life. They can't be um bothered with little stuff like that. And I guess that's the stance Shira is taking, because I, I didn't even hear her address them. I didn't, she just keeps on with her topic. She keeps on with her topic. She has a couple videos when it looks like she's in her foyer and, big, beautiful staircase. And, yeah, that man only makes 70 some thousand, saying to a person that only make 27,000. Probably taking care of a man. Some video with a woman, she driving, talking and da da da, blah, blah, blah. Just miserable, in my opinion, very, very miserable people. And their views, 294 views. This woman has 89,000, 100,000, 200 and some thousand views per video. People have went back to her old videos and boosted that up. I went to Social Blade. That woman is making some good money just straight with the videos. Whether she's charging for the consultations or whatever, that's extra. So, hey, it doesn't matter. She's making money. And so these people have attached themselves like parasites to her name. And they're hoping to make money. She's exposed. She's a witch. She's a thing. I just was like... If you don't want to take your bonnet off, girl, don't take your bonnet off. If you don't want to put no makeup on, girl, just don't put no makeup on. Like, if you don't want to do the stuff that she's saying to do, don't do it. Like me personally, I'm not going to be sitting up here lying about car trouble. Because every time I do, I've done that in the past. I've lied about flat tires, got the money. Lo and behold, I get a flat tire. Lied about car trouble. Lo and behold, a few months later, I actually have for real car trouble. I'm not, ain't going there. I will probably say some stuff like I need to get a car maintenance. You drive, a couple thousand miles or a couple hundred miles. You should get your car maintenance a couple times a year anyway. New tires, things like that. But I'm grateful to have a good person in my life. Now, I'll even give you a testimonial. I use some of her advice. I used to go outside. Now I have like the baby fat sweatsuits and I have, little cute stuff that I just kind of run around in. I never really thought about it like that. But now I really I'm not into a whole lot of makeup unless I'm taking pictures and doing stuff or whatever. But now I'm a little bit more conscious of how I go out. Definitely. Make sure, obviously I was washing my face and brushing my teeth, put on a little Carmex and I'm out. I'm thankful to be a fairly nice looking woman, so it's not a big deal. But now I will put me on a lip color. Put on a lip color. I may put on some light eyeshadow and get my a little bit of blush to put some color into my cheeks and, just brush my hair back, and I have locks. I have wigs too, but sometimes I don't want that stuff tight on my head. I don't feel like nothing on my head. I'm just going to the grocery store. I'm just going here or there. I don't want all that stuff. Keep my nails looking nice. I don't like the fake nails, because I wore fake nails from like 16 years old to about 25 and it ruined my nails. And so now I can't even hardly grow nails. Like they don't grow. I don't have like a real nail. Only thing I don't have nubs either, but they never just grow beyond a certain point. They're always flaking and chipping off. And I've tried vitamins and this and that, and it helps, but it hasn't repaired those years and years and years of damage. I'm gonna have to wait years and years and years before it repair. Some more advice I took of hers. Not that I asked for money, but I took the advice of, kind of just being sad and letting them kind of pull out what's wrong with me. And, um, now they offer, like, hey, no, honey, don't worry about that. I got that. I've used her stuff and it works, you guys. No, I didn't put on, I don't be sleeping in wigs and I sleeping in no makeup and all of that. I'm not a ugly broad, okay? But I do try to look my best. I try to put I think you should do that anyway. Whether you've been married for 50 years or whatever, I think you should do that anyway. Put your best foot forward every day. Um, I use some of her stuff, but I'm not gonna be sitting up here lying and uh making just fake disasters and why to invite the real thing to happen to me for real in real life. No, I'm not gonna be doing that. But I don't think that it's right that they are slandering her like that. She bankrupt. If the woman filed she filed for a divorce. She got this. She just, ooh, I couldn't believe it. The other day I was looking, I was like, ooh, they didn't came out the woodwork like roaches. They own that woman and she doesn't even care. I look down her thing of videos. She's sitting in her room. She doing this. She doing that. She's just keeping on, keeping on. Now she may have responded because I haven't been back through. I only watched one of her videos and I actually fell asleep. I didn't watch. I actually listened. I fell asleep. And Dusty Holiday or something, which was hilarious. And I see that her video uh descriptions say comedy. She's not saying she get, it's funny. It is. It is. You have some guys out here, man, they are absolutely hilarious. When they break down their logic, and they want to sleep with you. And it's women that sleep with these men. I bet you if if everyone, start nipping that type of stuff in the bud, the men would start leveling up. But it's always gonna be a woman that doesn't think much of herself. So she's not going to require, very much because she doesn't think very much of herself to begin with. She's happy to have a warm body next to her. And same thing with a man. You have men that get these women that run over them, take all their money, got them out robbing banks, selling drugs, doing all types of stupid stuff to women instead of starting a restaurant or doing something constructive. And the woman is just as horrible because she sits back and just watches. Like, yeah, go get that money. He goes to jail, he dies. Oh, well, on to the next one. You got some scumbaggy women out there. No woman, if you dealing with a guy and he really loves you and he's going to do whatever for you, illegal or illegal, and you just sit back and watch this man, dig his own grave, essentially, you kind of suck too. So I'm going to do a part 2 because I'm not even done. I'm not even done, but I think that overall, well, maybe I won't, but I think that overall, if you're an adult person, you guys figure out you're not on the same wavelength and you figure out, hey, this is not the person that I want to date. Just walk away, man. It's kind of simple. If you don't want a girl like Shira 7 or you don't like the girls getting the advice from her, what the men are mad at is because it's lowering their pool of women to pick from because these women are waking up, or however you want to say it, they're requiring more of the men. And they're like, no, we want to be able to keep running over these women and screwing them and impregnating them and leaving them and taking their money and 50-50 in and walking away when we're tired and going and getting us a younger version. And yeah, we'll take care of her. We'll take care of the younger version. Be with some woman and use up all her youth. And then here you come getting a younger woman and you're going to pay all her bills. Yeah, it's going to be a part two to this.